Welcome, Scorpio, to 1111 Tarot. This is your mid-month energy check. I'm RG. This is 1111 Tarot. And this is our 1111 Wheel of Life, which is the way I do my spreads. And I'll walk you through all aspects as we go. All right, Scorpio, I'm excited. Let's get into your read. I have Scorpio on my chart, so I always enjoy this. And, if you would like to learn tarot, I am doing a free interactive online tarot course starting tomorrow, 8 p.m., January 19th, just so you know what tomorrow is, in case you're watching this another day. And, you just bring yourself over to our Facebook, 1111 Tarot. Details are below. Okay, I have premeditated, pre-smudged, and pre-shuffled all the decks. I cut the deck just to get your energy involved. Here we go, Scorpio. All right, let's see. Have faith. Beautiful. So this is a 12. And when you reduce a 12, you'll get a 3, which is divinely guided. And look at this, Scorpio. This is just unreal. Look at the butterflies. A metamorphosis is taking place, and you are being lifted divinely. Like you're taking flight. I want to look at her wings a little bit. Look at this. I see a universe in there. And she's just loving it. Like, look at the balloons are actually butterflies. Exquisite. And it says, trust your faith in this situation. So it's time, Scorpio, to let the divine do the magic, because you've done the work. You've done the work, and now you're being elevated. You're being lifted. Yes. Very nice. Beautiful. So this is Whispers of Love. We're going to step on over to Colette Baron Reed. This is the Good Tarot. And whoops, I just cleared the board. Hey, that's what I feel like you got to do. All right. Let's go ahead and start here in the East, which is our air sign, and see where you're sitting, Scorpio. 6 of Earth. And then in the South node, which is Earth. Did I see Earth up here? Oh, I said 6 of Earth. Okay. I remembered saying Earth. I'm like, that's my air position. South node, Earth. 3 of Fire. In our West, our fire position, which is our ancestors. Ace of Water. Ooh. North node, Water. 5 of Earth. Whoa. Lot going on here, Scorpio. So let's start here in the East, where the sun rises, which is our telepathic. It's how the collective communicates with us. It's where ingenuity comes from, entrepreneurial ideas. And you have the 6 of Earth, so this is plentiful. There is going to be some bounty coming your way. Absolutely. I always see Capricorn and Sagittarius with the 6 of Earth. 6 also is about love. So that's a beautiful. So you have 3, you have 6, and you have an ace. So that's a 10 across the board. Yeah, because you got 1 plus the 12 reduces to a 3. So 1 plus 3 is 4 plus a 6. You have a 10 across the board here. And then when you look at it this way, you have an 11 because you have 5 plus the 3 because 12 is reduced to 3. Plus a 3. So you definitely have an 11 and you have a 10. Already absolutely beautiful placements. So let's see where we go here. So there's abundance coming in. It is going to carry you up off your feet. I feel as though this is rewards for coming in. And not only did you become the butterfly, but I feel like you helped others transform into this beautiful group or community of love and beauty, all in unique and different. Look at the colors. Just really focus on those colors. Exquisite. Let's move down here. You definitely have some plans, whether this is a project. I don't know why it's not reducing. Hold on. There we go. Sometimes the camera acts goofy. I always think of it as us getting a better perspective, things becoming clear. And in that, this is your South Node. And so for me, what I see here is you have a project and you have plans that are in the works. I think you're being quiet. I think you're finally knowing to, yeah, you're being quiet. See the swords down, the daggers down, and you're just following intuition. Look, there's a face up here that's hidden. So this is a decision to go forward, to make plans. So it's in your material realm starting. It's coming up in the idea, the concept of what it is that you want to do. And it's going to bring in abundance, for sure. And look, Ace of Water, there's that magnificent opportunity. It's a pearl of wisdom. It's a gift from the universe. This idea could be entrepreneurial, it could be relationship, could be career, it could be family life, whatever this is, it's absolute gift. And it is going to make you feel like you can fly. It's just exquisite. Now, what's interesting is, in the North Node, which is your spiritual success, you have this Five of Pentacles, which I think you're overcoming, which is feeling left out in the cold and not feeling good enough. I think that's what we're going to look at when we qualify this, is that this is basically getting over this fear of abandonment and feeling left out in the cold. I think you're going to realize that this is a divine path, and it is that you are being recognized and that you've been carried through it all, and that you have never been alone. Never, ever have you been alone. And so I think this is conquering this Five of Earth. Now, I don't normally do this, but I'm feeling like we should qualify this card. Let's go ahead and we'll grab this deck. This is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. Haven't used this deck in a while. We're going to qualify this Five of Earth. Chariot. It's coming in fast. It's winning. It's victorious. Look at the passion, and it's something you're going to feel like amazing about. Like you're going to look forward to this. This is going to be something that you don't expect. It's sneaking up behind her. Let's get a qualification on the Six of Earth. Three of Wands again. So you have it here and it's here. So it's definitely movement. It's absolute forward. It's plans coming together. And if you look, she's like floating out here on this little balcony where she's overlooking the sea, and she's made her decision. It's clear. She chose the wand that she desires. So a choice is going to be made. And it's going to be your choice too. So it's going to be reflective. Both energies are being reflected as the choice being chosen. Three of Fire qualified is the Ace of Swords. Clarity. There's definitely going to be some serious clarity coming in. And that's going to allow you to make some changes and choose a path as well. What is this Ace of Water, please? Thank you, Archangel Michael. Higher learning, commitment. It's wisdom. It's higher learning. It's the Hierophant. And I feel like it could be... could be divine partnership. That's what I'm feeling. So let's go ahead and dig a little deeper. I want to put a card on this. Have faith. Two of Swords. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. And then you get the Two of Swords to qualify. Interesting. Wow, this is going to be a long... Every one I've done today has exceeded my time limit. Let's get moving here. We're going to walk into the Moonology card, and we're going to put down a couple cards to show us what cycle you're in as you grow. So you're working through your fears. Yes, absolutely. New moon in Scorpio. You're coming out strong. That you are working through your fears of this whole concept that if you give your heart, that it will be the death of you, right? Like you've been burned. And then you're walking into expect a powerful change. New moon eclipse. Things are definitely... You've got two new moons. It's very dark during the new moon. And that you might be afraid of that unknown. of not being able to clearly see ahead. But you can expect that this is a higher commitment, and this is an offer from the universe. So blessings are coming in. All right, we've got the beautiful foundation set up here of what we want to build and what we're manifesting. So let's get some clarification and build up the 4 pillars of strength here. And we're going to start off by clarifying this 3 of Wands, 6 of Earth. So I don't remember the name of this deck. Forgive me, please. But it is a foil deck, and I just love the way it works with me. I can understand it clearly. It just speaks to me. All right, my lovelies. In illumination, yeah, Hanged Man. Definitely going to change your perspective. Or you need one. Well, you see it. You see that you do need it. King of Pentacles is in your clarity. And in wisdom, 8 of Coins. So you are going to have a pivot moment where you see something completely different than you expected it to be. Like an aha moment. And it's going to light up your entire chakra so that you fully understand that you were overlooking something, if you will, or you weren't seeing it before. And it's going to come into illumination. And what is that based on is clarity of this King of Pentacles. So there's going to be some communication here about a very steady energy. King of Pentacles is Taurus, Aries energy. Doesn't have to be. But I do feel... I want to look a little closer. He's got oak leaves. He's long term. There's those bulls, which is that Taurus energy. He's got a wand and a coin. He's got a castle. This is somebody that knows their worth. They're long term. They're in it for the big haul. They're not going anywhere. They're very slow to get to where they're going. But in wisdom, it gives you time to work on yourself as they are doing as well. This, I feel, is a mirrored understanding of each of you are focusing on what serves you better, right? Whoops, sorry about that, guys. I meant to just, there we go. The camera that way, not change the lighting. All right, we're switching over to the Ace of Swords. Clarity here in love. Are you shitting me? Damn, Scorpio, you rock this house. Happiest card in the deck is in your love. It's like your child again. Complete innocence. The white horse is always a unique feeling to me. And that red banner, and that's love. Look at this passion and clarity that was given. And it comes out as sun. This is 21. I'm sorry, 19. Reduction is the 10. Completed cycle with new beginning. Because you add, sorry, I have something in my eye. Give me 1 minute. You add the 1 and the 9, and you get a 10. 10 plus 0 is 1, so it's a 10 to 1. Which means completed cycle in the tarot with the brand new beginning, and it's all right there in love. And in trust, you've got this 8 of Cups. So whenever you see the 8 of Cups, or I do anyway, always think of like, he was left wanting. He was here, he was stuck for a little bit. He's walking away from these 8 cups to go find the other 2. And those are the 2 cups that he's looking for. And so he's on the higher path, which means you're on the search for love and you're trusting it. Because I feel like it's right around the corner here. All right, my lovelies, let's look at your growth potential. The Lovers, a choice in Lovers. Oh my. Wow. Gemini energy. Interesting. So the growth in Lovers is more of a mature understanding to look at this in long term and what brings you the happiest feelings. Like, you're going to have to go within, Scorpio, make a decision. Let's adjust our camera here. We'll take it up to the top. We're going to clarify this Hierophant and this Ace of Water. All right, my lovelies, moving up here. Let's get that camera set in place. There we are. In your physical realm, in introspection, you have the Page of Swords. In dream, you've got the Seven of Wands. In experience, you've got the Three of Cups. So this is victorious in any way that you look at it. This is, again, clarity. In introspection, it is, it can be, you know, that you've been being studied, you've been being watched. But I don't sense spy here. I feel like somebody has been very attracted to you. Oh, didn't mean to bump the camera. And in introspect, I think you've also been keeping tabs on them as well. It's definitely clarity being brought in. In dream, which is your perspective, to get to the Seven of Wands, you have to be victorious with the Six of Wands. You have to go through the Five of Wands to get to the Six of Wands. And that is actually a very deep challenge. And you've made it to the top of this hill. And now, in your perspective, you may stand alone, but you're willing to defend it because you know your worth. And you know it was really hard work to get here, but you're at the top. And, you know, it's a beautiful... Eight of Wands is next, which is communication. Now, when you move over here, in the experience, you have this celebrational cup. And I think it comes from this experience of relying on soul tribe and those support members to stay with you and get to the real tribe. Those that are going to stay with you aren't going to be, you know, jabbing wands at you. They're going to respect that you have your own magic, right? And so I see this as a celebration on your own, a milestone in your own experience, that you are defending yourself, that you know your boundaries and you will defend the boundaries. You've gotten past this concept that your boundaries are there for other people. They're there for your own protection, right? They are. Whether it's I don't want to drink too much, or whether it's I don't want this person to kiss me on the first date, whatever your boundary is, I'm not going to overpay anymore, or I'm not going to offer myself out there again and again after rejection. It's like it may have taken 3 times for you to offer your cup and be rejected, but you draw the line at 4. So whatever you're comfortable with there is what you're doing, but it's a higher learning process, and it's a higher commitment to yourself, as well as self-healing, which is this Ace of Cup. Let's go ahead and clarify this Five of Earth, this feeling of being left out in the cold, which I really want to get to the bottom of, because it does look like the Chariot is bringing in information to where you may feel a slight rejection, okay? Or you're rejecting someone. And it's not easy. She's got her head turned. She doesn't want to look at it. And it's coming in, and the divine is saying, I feel you're going to have to let something go here. And the hardest part is speaking that with your heart. Because Scorpio, you hang on. You're like a ride or die, but when they're killing you, you can't. Let's clarify this in our spiritual success with cleansing. Yep. You're in your head about ending this. Renewal is Temperance, Archangel Michael's card, and purity is this Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, you are trying to clear out this ending and get your head on straight. You need to. You feel it. You're like, all these words keep rolling and rolling and rolling in my head. How do they feel because of what I said? So forth. And you're being asked, you're being guided in your cleansing. You see this? In your cleansing. Cleanse this out. You're being given how to do that. And that is trust the divine. The divine has this. This isn't your job. You did your part. You gave out your cups. You worked your ass off. You did your part. You know, it's Archangel Michael has this. It's time to renew your faith. And that's what renewal is here, is faith, is this Temperance card. It's allowing the divine to do the magic. Bring in what you want. See this triangle? I've never noticed it before. This little triangle on his vest. It's working together, and it stands for the Father, Son, the Holy Ghost. And that's the faith. And trust Archangel Michael. It's imperative. And you can see, he knows what you want. See this? See the tulips? There's 2 tulips. Get it? 2 lips kissing. Yeah, he's mixing those cups. He's bringing it in. And what's beautiful is impurity. And this is in your 4th house. I mean, this is your home, your family, your life. You're getting a brand new offer from the universe of stability. It's exquisite. It's going to be in your 3D, I feel. Possibly this could be a huge decision to be an entrepreneurial energy. You know, start your own business. It's divinely guided. It's going to take some time. And it might cause you to stretch out of your comfort zone. If this is a true love, you're going to have faith on it and give it some time. But either way, you've got these new moons. Work through your fears, Scorpio. I love you. To the moon and back. Much love, much light. Namaste.